These examples, we already know the radius of all circles, okay, and we do have n circles, and we want to place them inside the triangle at minimum surface without overlapping each other. So we have to write down some constraints to describe the problem. So as you can easily see, the area of the triangle is calculated by xh multiplied by y up here multiplied by half. It gives you the surface of the area of the triangle, okay? And the first constraint can be easily understood because it is telling us that each pair of circles should not have any overlap with each other. And also we can see some other constraints here. I will explain them to you. So first of all, we have to write down the equation that describes this red line. So this red line is passing through the origin and also this specific point, x up and y up, and this line is described by this equation. And also we have another line, the blue one. That blue line is passing through this point, xh 0 and x up and y up. So the relation between these parameters are given here. So this is the equation describing the blue line. And also we know that we need to satisfy some constraints. So the center of these circles should be, for example, on the right hand side of the red line and the left hand side of the blue one. This is one constraint. And the other one is that the distance between the center to the red one should be bigger than the radius of the circle. And also the center to the blue one should be bigger than the radius of the circle. Okay, so these two constraints are given here. So these two are telling us, for example, we are below the red line and on the left hand side of the blue one. Okay, and also these two will specify that the distance between the center of the circle and the line is more than the radius of that specific circle. Okay, so we have to write down the Python code to solve this optimization problem, and the decision variables are the location of the centers, and also the radius of them are already known for us. Okay, so let's talk about the Python code. So first of all, we have to import everything that we need, then define the sets I and j. We already know the meaning of them because I is representing each circle, j is the alias of that, r is a parameter and which is specified by us. It is telling us how much is the radius of each circle. And also we have to define some bounds for the variable x and y. So it's between r and a big number, and y up and xh and x up are already unknown, and the area is already the objective function for us. Okay, so we can tell that, okay, if I is less than j, then it means that by just writing down this inequality, we can make sure that any two circles are not overlapping each other, and then we are making sure that we are below the red line, we are on the left hand side of the blue one in this one, and as you can see, these two equations are defined over I. And also the distance between each center to the red or blue lines are more than the radius of each circle. Okay, and also this is another one that we already talked about it. Also we should say that, okay, so x up is less than the x edge. Okay, this is an assumption, and also the area is specified here. Okay, so these are the constraint and the objective function, and also the input of the problem is described here. So the radius of the circle should be specified in a dat file. Okay, so I run the problem for you and see the results. Okay, so the problem is run, and you can see here that the area of the circle is found, how much is h, how much is w, and so on. Okay, and you can also, by using this command print results.solver.status, and you can find out what's happening to the different variables like x, y, what is the upper value, what is the lower value, what is the exact value of it, and also is it fixed or not fixed, and x up, x h, y up, and the area. You can also have some information regarding the constraints and so on, and each equations. Okay, normally you don't need that kind of information, but if you want to have access to them, you can easily use this command to find out more about what's happening inside your model. Thank you very much.